How are you doing, everyone? It's me, TheDomotaku, here today to talk about Scum's Wish. I don't even know you want to call this Scum's Wish anymore, episode 11, because the antagonist of the series, I would say the antagonist probably, but Aokana has changed, and this is super. This episode was freaking mind-blowing as hell. I'm just like, I can't believe the big brother actually pulled it off with the teacher, for one, and was able to change her ways and thinking. I was like, I didn't expect that to happen. Of course, there were signs of it back in previous episodes, but like, he actually did that. He did it, man. I think this is like really great of a series now that I think about it. Because for one, essentially at the beginning of this whole show, like, everyone is, you know, the title's called Scum's Wish, as it's called, right? Everyone is a scum. They have the scummy thinking. They have this like one-sided love for this person that they know they can't do it, and then of course they result to like loving someone else and using them and stuff, and it was like super dark. But now at this point, everyone has started to accept their faults and just moved on with themselves and forget about it. Like Echan, Hanabi, mostly those two were like first. Mocha was also there too, and now Aokana, which was like the most like I would say the antagonist of the series, and the one that's been leading everyone else in the series because she's been like aware of what's been going on. She's been the one messing with Hanabi and going after her brother when she's fully aware that of her feelings for him. It was all there, and to this day, like, just I didn't expect that to happen so suddenly. So Aokana and the big brother spend a date or like just a vacation like away in some hotel resort thing, right? They have their time there, and surprisingly the brother pulls the moves on her, and of course, well, this is also a first for the teacher. So I sort of feel bad, or not, I sort of like understand the Aokana, the teacher, a little bit more now. Under her dilemma, right? Of course, she's been like misleading guys and stuff like that, and been doing whatever. But essentially, I sort of feel sad for her now, and that now that she's changed her ways after having the greatest guy, the big brother, like truthfully, honestly loves her, and even to the point where he's like, you could go ahead and cheat all you want. It's like what you want to do. It's like you like to do it, right? That's super acceptance right there. I'm just like, dude, this guy is freaking like legit right now. And because that's so different from what Aokana used to be, because there's a story, or like back in the day, Aokana used to date this guy, he cheated on him, and then he was super pissed about it, and like, you know, that's normal, right? But then instead of, in this case, the big brother, or the brother of Hanabi, is fully aware of this situation but accepts it, and I'm just like, this is so different. And you know, to an extent, you can't blame him, because honestly, he truly loves this person, Aokana, right? And even though the fact that she's like, oh, I might cheat on you or whatever, right? It's like, you know, I still love you. I just want you to be happy. I'm just like, bravo, man. That was freaking well on. And of course, then they kiss. They have their night away, and then he proposes to her. I'm just like, bravo, man. You did freaking well. And she accepts. She's like so full on, like, not like, she doesn't know what the hell is going on. Just like, I've never felt this way before. I think she genuinely truly loves him, and it's just like, it was like so great to see. And then it's just like, oh man, I've never tried marriage before, and it's just like, she says yes. So it's just like, damn, that was well freaking done, dude. You changed the whole cause of this series. The probably, you could maybe say, the biggest scum in this series, as is implied in the title. So that news happens, right? And then it goes on to the later half where Mugi, or not Mugi, yeah, Mugi, I was about to say Mugi and Aokana go on their usual routine, and essentially Aokana reveals all this to Mugi. He's like, I'm getting married, and Mugi knows straight away, right away, that she's different, she's changed, and that someone changed her and it wasn't him. And it was just like, oh man, she's so different right now. She's not like the teacher. So Mugi, oh my god, Mugi for one liked the teacher the way she was as a cheater, and leading on guys and stuff, and that's who she liked. He liked the weak, scummy person of Akane. And now that she's changed and different, and she's getting married, and she's changed her whole person, he no longer sees it, and just like, okay, she's changed, she's moving on. I don't like that anymore. And then so with that, it's over. It is over. The Kane is getting married to Big Brother. Freaking props to the Big Bro, man. He's the star of this freaking episode afterwards. And Mugi is now the last one left to move on, because at this point in time, he's just been, you know, he's always been staying with the teacher because of how she was as a person and her personality. Of course, he wanted, actually, yeah, he said he wanted to change her, but that's not true at all. He wanted her to stay the same as a scummy teacher and whatnot. And now that someone has come along and changed him, thanks a lot, Big Bro. She's all different now, and now she's moving on with herself and has sort of moved, like accepted her past stuff and like started to move forward like everyone else in the series, which is freaking great. Mugi, on the other hand, is the last one left. We have one more episode left. And you have the little tidbit scene with Hanabi in this series where she's like, oh, you're not spending time with Mugi. Oh, that's good. I thought you guys were the best couple, blah, 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 all that stuff. So now, I gotta say, this was a freaking great episode. Teacher and Akane and the Big Bro getting married, freaking great couple. I honestly think, you know, I didn't think about it at first. I was just like, wow. The Big Bro really likes this teacher a lot, to the point where he's like, okay, you know what, you can cheat all you want, that's fine. But no, at this point, just like seeing it a second time, it's just like, this guy truly genuinely likes her, and like you see that through his, like him saying that, right? But you know, he's aware of like cheating, and he just wants her to be happy because he truly loves her. And I don't know if there's like some kind of like snippet in like a flashback thing where I think that was his mom who was like taking care of him as a kid, sort of thing, but that's all other stuff. So, but yeah, like I really think that Akane and the Big Bro are really a great match for each other. I'm just like, you know what? If you have this one dude that truly loves you, and you know he really wants to accept this fact that you're like you would cheat on people or whatever, then shoot, be my guest. He's all yours. But in doing so, it's so different for her that it changes her perspective, and she's like, you know what? I could try and be different. That's freaking great. Great, just great job. Why would we call this Scum's Wish anymore? There's only one Scum left in this series. That's Mugi. Well, you can technically call them all Scums because their past will not leave them. But anyways, aside from all the crazy crud that happened with Akane and the Big Bro, Mugi is left. Now, last episode, it has to be with Mugi and Mugi finally talking to Hanabi. Now, my big question, or the big question for the series is, what will it be for Hanabi and Mugi? Will they actually start going on as a couple now that Mugi cannot obtain it, like cannot really go with the teacher anymore? She's moving forward. She's whole changed and different, and Hanabi is just like chilling, living school life. What is it gonna be with Hanabi and Mugi? That is the big question, and I want to see how this series will end. This is a great, if they can conclude the series like fully in this next episode. I'm collecting the manga. That freaking thing is great. This is a great series, and if they conclude everything to this point in 12 episodes, then freaking amazing. Great. I'm gonna love the hell out of this next week. So anyways, guys, as much as I'm happy as I am to talk about this series because it's freaking still ongoing, all my other series for like Fuka, Masamune, all the other stuff are ending this week. So unfortunately, I gotta end this video here and talk about all my ending series and whatnot. So anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and like the video if you enjoyed, and leave a comment in the comments below. What do you think is gonna happen in the series? Do you approve? Do you really think the teacher is like, I don't know, man. Leave your thoughts and feelings for this episode in the comments because this is crazy. I personally approve of Akane again. She's surprisingly changed herself, which is the least thing I expected, and through the Big Brother mostly. And what do you think will happen next week's episode? Leave your thoughts in comments below, and I'll see you then. So stay tuned, guys. Take care, guys. And wow, man, it's a lot of love. I'm gonna start crying now when I talk about all my other series that are ending. So see you guys. Take care, guys. I'm out today, and see you later.